Now we're good to go. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I would like to personally welcome each and last one of you to our Friday recap class. So, we have put in some work this week and it has paid off. And this is where we come every single Friday to just go over those results that we had for the week, go over the classes that we had for the week, and just give back for the week. So, I am very grateful for this opportunity. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Makisha Styles, also known as Keisha, and also to your executive administrator, and I have the pleasure of being your co-host for this evening. So what I want to do first, I want to go ahead and check in the chat, make sure the temperature is good to go. How's everyone feeling? Is everyone feeling amazing? If you're feeling amazing, put amazing in the chat. Because right now, right, do I have any amazing? Make sure first now. Okay, there we go. I thought the chat was stuck for a minute. Okay, good, good. So everybody's feeling amazing. And go ahead and start putting those fires in the chat because who I'm about to bring to the line is our actual host, okay? The person who, if he did not even have the vision for Hidden What Society, we would not even be here this evening. This individual, when I say he puts in the work, he makes sure that every single day that he's working day in, day out to make sure our citizens, that's you, right? AKA, that's you, to make sure that we are all taken care of. And he is definitely, like I like to say, for the people. He is actually one of our head Forex educators, and he ensures that we get maximum pippage every single week. So I am about to break the fire should still be coming through the chat because I want to make the temperature still good. Keep the fires coming now. So I want to bring to the line, no further ado, our CEO, Mr. Akil Bey. Sir, are you on the line?
Yes, I am. I'm coming through loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Outstanding, outstanding, outstanding. I want to first and foremost go ahead and give it back to our executive administrator, Miss Makisha Styles, for everything that she is doing, that is done, and will continue to do to the highest expectations, even of herself. So I'm super, super excited, making sure that she's taking care of each and every one of us, not just me and of course, the corporate team, but making sure she's taking care of each and every one of the citizens as well. So I'm super excited. Go ahead and put some hearts and some fires in the chat for Miss Makisha Styles, first and foremost. Right. Secondly, I want to welcome all of our new society members. This was an absolutely amazing week. Amazing week. If you are, if you did the $4.95, 99 cent, 95 cent, whatever. I'll just say $5, right? For the trial. I know you probably are blown away from the pippage that was gained this week and just the environment overall. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it as well. And we will be back next week as well, actually starting on Sunday. We're going to be back on Sunday, but I want to just welcome each and every one of you all. You made the right decision. Doesn't matter your background, your religion, doesn't matter about your preference, doesn't matter about your culture, your nationality, the color of your skin. The only thing that matters is that you come with a positive energy to get a positive result. So I'm super, super excited for each and every one of you all that made that decision to join us. Go ahead and put some welcomes in the chat for all of our new citizens of the society. Now, make sure you go ahead and get your trading journals. Make sure you get your trading journals there in the back office as well. Okay. And those trading journals is definitely important as you can keep a track of the wins, the losses, the emotions behind it, the entry points, the pairs. And then you can look back and see, hey, why is my account here? Okay, this is what I did. I need to change this. Oh, my account is right there. What did I do? Oh, I'll just have to continue doing what I'm doing. Let me read the notes, right? So it's always good to journal everything that you do, especially trading, right? So that's the first and foremost. I want to go ahead and get that out of the way. Get your journals in the back office. Okay, to recap for this week. Okay, Monday, we did back to the basics call, right, with our CFO, Miss Danielle Dunn. Absolutely amazing call. Then we did the Monday markups where we counted up pips and all of that good old stuff, right? Tuesday, we came back with our CFO with money management, what is credit, which was an absolutely amazing class on Tuesday. Wednesday, we came back, checked the charts, and ladies and gents, 25 total trades, right? 2 lessons, for the total of 25,163 pips this week. Absolutely. If you caught some of those pips this week, go ahead and put some dollar signs in the chat. If you caught those pips in the morning as well, put some dollar signs in the chat as well, because our New York session, we had 4 wins and 1 lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, today was a big win. A giant, huge win. Some people didn't even trade. They stopped trading at the beginning of the week on Monday and Tuesday because they had tripled their account on Monday and Tuesday, ladies and gents. Right. So please jump on those New York session calls in conjunction with getting into your academy so that you can learn every single thing that you need to learn to follow along with everything we're doing every single week. Congratulations, 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 ladies and gents, to our winner, to Jamaica. All right. This is very, very important. If we can go ahead and make her a co-host, we definitely want to hear from Miss Siobhan Allen. And we just want to celebrate her. So right now, put some fires and fires and fires in the chat. She said she was going to win from the get-go when we first announced it. And guess what? She won it. She spoke it into existence, but she put the work behind it. Put some fires and some hearts in the chat for Miss Siobhan Allen. She won the trip. She will be getting the all-paid trip to flight, food, hotels, butlers, all of that good old stuff for Jamaica, October 26th through the 30th. Miss Allen, how do you feel, sister? How do you feel? How does it feel to be the winner of the trip?
Well, good evening, everyone. And I must tell you that it feels absolutely amazing because I'm not saying it's the first time, but it's really the first time that I said I'm going to do something and I'm going to receive something. And I I guess the word would be manifested it, and it came. And I knew that it was mine. Even putting in the work, going to classes. I'm just really, I'm proud of myself, but I'm also excited that I got to do this and I'm able to go on another trip with some of the people, new people that I've met that I'm considering like family, because you guys are awesome. I love each and every one of you that I've met, and it has just been a pleasure to be introduced to this skill set and to be learning it because my trading is increasing. Um, my faith, my habits all around, also overall, are just getting better. So I am excited and very, very much so appreciative of this society, everybody a part of it, the way you guys help and support each other and me throughout this. But again, thank you, Akil, Doc, Danielle, everybody. And I look forward to meeting anybody that I have not met. And I'm looking forward to whatever's next. And that's it. Thank you.
Standing outstanding. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations again. Put some fires in the heart. It's well deserved from the work you put in for your own success, right? So we love to celebrate and be able to, reward those that's putting in the work, right, for themselves. So congratulations. When we're talking about Jamaica, we have one trip spot left, right? One Jamaican trip spot left. She made room for one more person that would like to travel with us. I'm gonna get on the horn. I'm letting everyone know now here. If you don't have your ticket, you want to go, this is your chance. But this weekend, I'm going to be making a few calls and inviting people, right? I want a few people that I think that would like to go as well, right? And then, of course, don't forget your one-on-one coaching sessions are available. Our new 3 and free referral program is still good to go. So if you refer 3 people, your following month will be free. Just your following month. We have the 5K referral race is still good to go. Our 150 to 6-figure challenge all the way up to the October 26th is still good to go with our New York session. And then our 7-day trial for $4.95, right, is all good. We're locked in, right? So you can tell people, hey, come see what we got going. It's only $4.95. If they don't see value in $4.95 to join us for 7 days, then it's okay. It's not for them, okay? We're not going to beg anybody to spend $4.95 to see what we have going on, right? Especially with the value that we're giving every single week, day in and day out. And then, of course, a weeks ahead Sunday call is at 7 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. this Sunday. So make sure you jump on at 7 p.m. to get the schedule for the full week, ladies and gents. Now, what I'm going to talk about tonight, get your notebooks and pads ready. What I'm going to talk about, it's not going to be long, but I believe that it's some knowledge that everyone needs to know, or probably are doing but not aware of, totally aware of. Is something that I think can help each and every one of you all with your learning experience. Okay. Me growing up, I definitely wasn't aware of it to the point of understanding the depth detail of this, but I had some type of feel for it. Okay. And it's the ways we learn. Okay. These are our learning tactics. And when it comes to what we have with Hidden Wealth Society, when it comes to our trading portion, the way we teach, the way the actual society is set up, the coursework is set up so that anyone can learn. Anyone can learn based upon how they learn, and it's really three ways people learn: visual, audio, or feeling with their hands, doing it themselves. Okay. And when I say feeling with your hands, like the mouser, but you're moving the mouser across the screen, drawing lines and moving stuff on the charts, right? The first way we teach on this platform is from a visual and audio perspective. Okay. So you may hear us say pips. You may hear us say support. You may hear us say resistance. You may hear us say stop loss, take profit, pending order. You may hear a lot of different terms, but until we start pointing out exactly what we're speaking about, you're learning the words, but then you're learning what these words are actually meaning when we point these things out. But ultimately, if you're a hands-on person, in this type of environment, it's going to be up to you to open up, your trading view, to start grabbing the lines, watching the video on one device, right? Or even the same device, pause it, pull up your trading view, and just do exactly what I am doing or Ms. Dunn is doing, right? This is the easiest way to learn. This is how I learned when I first started learning the skill set. I literally used to watch videos 20, 30, 40, 50 times, sometimes even more, because I did not understand what they was talking about at all. I heard them and I saw them, but I didn't catch on until I start pausing the video. They'll say, oh, right, this is a support line right here. I'll pause it right at that sentence. I'll pull up a trading view chart and I will draw a support line. Then I'll come back to the video. Okay, that's a support. And I start identifying all supports. Then I will go back and I'll play the video and I'll start looking at the resistance lines. They say, this is the resistance line right there. I'll pause it. I'll go to my chart and I'll start drawing, right? So I was literally watching those videos, pausing, playing, pausing, doing, playing, pausing, doing, playing, pausing, and I over and over and over and over again. I treated it like I changed. I remember I changed like a sensor some years back when I had a Equinox truck, right? I didn't know what was going on with the truck. So the first thing I did was I Googled what was wrong with my truck. And they said, oh, it's a sensor, so-and-so sensor. I figured out where that sensor was, where I can buy it from. I went to the auto parts store. I bought that sensor for that truck. Then I went home. When I got home, I made sure I had all the right tools. My toolbox was open, right? I did have the right tools, but I opened up the toolbox and then I went to YouTube, how to put in so-and-so sensor on the 2000 so-and-so Equinox. And literally, I sat there, I played the video step by step. Step one, blah, blah, blah. I paused it, and I did step one. Step two, blah, blah, blah. I paused it, then I did step two. I didn't watch the whole thing and try to memorize the steps. Why? Why would I do that? because I know how I learn. Now, some of you all are geniuses. Now, if you are a genius, right, you learn different. It only takes you a few times to memorize. I think it takes a genius 10 to hear something 10 times to memorize it word for word, right? If you're that person, then great. But you're going to have to watch that video 10 times before you memorize everything. I'm not a genius. I'd rather take my time. I'd rather watch a part of the video, part for part, 5 seconds, tell me what to do. I pause it, let me do that. Then I come back, watch the video again, and I'll watch the first part again just to make sure I did it right, right? So don't feel like you're in a rush. Don't rush this process. Do you plan to be here next year? Do you plan to be here next year? In the show in the chats, do you plan to be alive and be an experience in life next year? Right? This time next year, do you plan to be here? If you do, then it's no reason to rush the process. Take your time, because if you take your time and you learn it, you're gonna be well off by this time next year, maybe even before this time next year, because it doesn't take long. I know at the beginning of this month, we had 80 trading days left in this year. 80 trading days left in this year. 80. So we're about 70, 72, maybe 70 trading days left in this year. Well, ladies and gents, if you get 30 points per day or 30 pips per day, right? 30 points or 30 pips, depending on what you trade. It only takes 65 winning trades to take an account from $150 to over $1 million. Literally. Some of you all have doubled your accounts. Some of you all, your accounts are right now, based on our New York session, you have more money in your account that you've probably ever seen in your life. Why rush it? How many total trades have we took, Miss Styles? How many total trades have we taken in the New York session, and how many wins and how many losses total? If you have that, I know you do. It's probably right there.
Yes, sir, it is. Mr. Bay, we have taken 46 trades as of today for our New York session, and we've taken 9 losses.
46 trades and 9 losses. You can't beat that. That's absolutely amazing. And it's time for another winning streak, because we took a lesson this week. And if we don't take 2 lessons in a row, or if we take 2 lessons in a row, we guarantee 6 to 8 wins in a row. We take 1 lesson, oh, we gonna win. It's guaranteed 6 to 8 wins in a row. Guaranteed. That's what history has shown us since we've been doing New York session. I'll say that. That's what history has shown us since we've been trading in the New York session. I can't say guaranteed, but I can say that's what history has shown us. If you take one lesson, don't blow your whole account because you're trying to rush it. Don't do that. I've made mistakes, ladies and gents. I've made that mistake. I've been that person. And sometimes that person show back up. I thought I wasn't that person. Sometimes that person show back up, but I don't beat myself down. I just get back in tune to where I need to be to make sure that I'm going through that learning process. Because even in the lessons, you still learn. The same way. Visually, you blew your account. Verbally, you going off on yourself. And then you continue pushing the button. That's the physical part. You continue pushing the button. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. I don't need anyone to do that to themselves. We've been doing this long enough, each and every one of us, except for our new people. But if you've been trading, literally trading a live account for 6 months, you should have and been studying. You should have enough discipline. You should have enough discipline to build up an account by now. Yes, you may be nervous. You may have a little bit of anxiety, But you grown. Everybody here is grown. Maybe one person isn't, maybe two, but everyone here is grown. What if this is your job? What if your job every day was to just get 10, 20, or 30 points? What if that was your job? How would life be? How would life be? What if, think about it this way. Think about the person that work at a nuclear plant. They go in, they have to go through their routines, the engineers. If the engineers becomes impatient because the nuclear plant isn't pushing out enough steam to the generators for the electricity grid, because I don't know if you all knew that. That's what nuclear plants are for, to create electricity. Some people didn't know. And I'm saying that because I didn't know until I started working at a nuclear plant. I didn't know what they was doing. But if they are not patient, in a rush, they're not just going to kill themselves, but it's going to be a lot of people affected. A lot. The United States in a whole will be affected if one nuclear plant have a meltdown. With one, it's going to be some people that's not going to be here, and it's going to be some people that get locked up in federal prison. If a truck driver is in a rush, if you are driving in your car and you're in a rush, if you're cooking food and you're in a rush, anything that you're rushing to do is going to always determine something happening not good for you. So why would you treat your money like that? That's a question. Think about it. You don't have to answer. I want you to think about that. Think about that over this weekend. Why rush? If you, every 15 trades, if you get 10 points every 15 trades, you double your account. So that means potentially you can double your account once a month and three times every 2 months. Every 2 months, you would double your account 3 times at 10 points a day. Every 3 months, you double your account 3 times. Or every 2 months, you double your account 3 times, 15 days, right? 15. So 20, left 5 left over, 5, 3, yep, 3 times. So every 2 months, you'll double your account 3 times. If you start an account with 150, 300, 600, 1,200 over the span of 2 months. 2 months. If you do 30, you double your account every week. If you do 20, you will double your account twice in a month. Twice in a month. But let me play a role real quick. I don't want to say the devil's advocate. I don't like that term. Let me play this role. Let me challenge someone. If you doubled your account once a month, and in October of next year, you was to hit the $1 million mark in your trading account, would you be okay with that? Just put it in the chat. Would you be okay with that? If it took you 13 full months to take $150 to $1 million, would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with that? Okay, you would? Okay, so let me ask you this. What is 150 divided by 20? 150 divided by 20. 150 divided by 20. To double your account every single month, one time a month, all you need is about 8 points a day. And in 13 months, you're a millionaire. But not many people are going to do that because most people are in a rush. That's facts. Most people are not going to do that. I just gave you the math. Literally, I just gave you the math. 8 points every week. 8 points every week, Monday through Friday, 8 points for 13 full months. You have taken $150 to over $1 million. Are you understanding how you're learning? Are you taking into account the responsibility of what you're earning? Emotional intelligence. It's part of that learning process. Motivation dies when there's no understanding of self. And to know self is to have a high IQ of your emotions. We can have 100 wins in a row, but one loss, someone would doubt me, Hidden Wealth Society, and even themselves, even after they've won 100 times in a row. Some individuals, quit too. Some individuals will not go through their academy and just jump on the trades and think they're going to win every trade. But once we stop the 9 o'clock in the morning, they think they're going to know what they're doing and they're going to jump back in the market and the market is going to bust their heads wide open and they're going to give everything back because they never took the time out to actually learn. They think they got it, but honestly, they don't. Please learn this skill set. I'm begging you to learn a skill set that can take care of future generations forever. Just imagine the family, you know how to trade. You've built up your account to the point where you could retire everyone. And as your children are growing, you could teach your children how to trade and they could start trading at a young age. So by the time they're, 8th grade, their account is in those millions. What if they double their account 1 year? What if they got an account and start trading from the 1st grade all the way to the 12th grade? And all their goal is to double the account in 1 year. That's their goal. So by the time they graduate, congratulations. They got 7 figures in their account. That's once a year. As they're growing up, learning, experiencing, listening, looking, touching, the learning experience. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. And I know some people like, I'm a little bit older than you, Akil. I ain't got that much time left. I got to make some shake. Listen, if you plan to be here next year, it's no need to rush it. It's no need to rush it. It's no need to rush it. Please believe it's no need to rush it. You, out of all people, whoever that may be, you should know that you're here. You're much seasoned than some of us. You should know, take your time. You take your time to get up out of chairs now, to put on your clothes, to eat. You take your time with everything else, but when it comes to this trade, you don't want to take your time. Take your time. Be patient. Follow the rules. Mark up the charts. Learn. Apply. Leave it alone after we get off the call. Leave it alone. Come back the next day. Turn it off. Come back the next day. Turn it off. Handle your business. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your family. Take care of the things you have to take care of. And come back the next day. If it's Friday, we'll see you on Monday morning. Don't open up the charts unless you're studying, unless you're marking up the charts. But don't trade. Don't try to look for what's open so you can trade. Don't do that. It's because there's no rush. I know the account is building. And I know in your mind you're saying, hey, if I can get it to this point in this many days, well, just imagine if I could just get in again and take it to the next level. Oh, no. Leave it alone. See you on Monday. Right? So, intentions, identifying, you have intentions, identifying. We have identified some things. We have assessed the things, and I've gave you a solution. All right? We have looked at some things, identified some things. We have identified the things, assessed the things. I gave you a solution. Now it's up to you. Okay? So, said you all already know what we do, right? Don't get locked up. Don't overdrink. Don't party too hard. If you do find yourself in a situation, make sure that you give your keys to someone you trust and love that's not as jolly as you, or that you get an Uber and get yourself home, because we do not want to come back and have a moment of silence, and we definitely are not coming to get you out of jail. You're going to sit there and think, but after you get out, we will help you find some good attorneys that can probably defend you or handle your case, right? Handle your case. So make sure that you love on your loved ones this weekend. Hugs and kisses, and enjoy your family. And we will see you on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same link, same website, same link, Zoom, right? And as always, put a smile on someone's face, starting with your own. Peace, love, and freedom.